Hey everyone, welcome back to Catching Up with the Walkers. Thanks for joining Cassie and myself. It's really sunny outside. If it looks like I'm squinting, I probably need some sunglasses. But somebody broke my sunglasses. Not Cassie, somebody else. I will leave the name untold.
Yourself?
No, it was not me.
Bella?
No, it was a friend of mine. We were working though, it's okay.
That was over a year ago.
Hey, no.
You haven't bought any new ones?
This was more recently, but we have work to do today, so I want to move on. I'll go get me some new sunglasses later.
Your glasses that broke in Puerto Rico was
Nope,
over a year ago.
not then. This is a different time. I don't want to name names, Cassie. I want to keep my friends, okay? Okay, but the cost of inflation is probably going to make me pay a few extra bucks for glasses, and it's going to make you pay some extra money at the grocery store. We talked about this in one of our last videos, but where are we going to pick our groceries at today, Cass?
Right out here.
All right, so we're going to get out here in the garden because we're about to eat some food off the grill. You guys probably think we eat smash burgers all the time.
We do.
But it just seems like, I think it's aligned well. But whenever you have a pound of hamburger meat, one of the quickest things to cook is smash burgers. So we're going to get out here. I've got my handy dandy reed knife here. Let's see here. Oh yeah, I like to cut these off, but let's get down here. Cassie's picking tomatoes over there.
Oh, straight to my mouth.
These might be a little bit big. Cassie, you want to grab one? Can you get it? So that's a little bigger than I like, but it would eat. This one is about the perfect size. I like them about like that.
Okay.
Just because I don't like them huge. All right, we'll get in here. But you know why they grew so fast?
Got a lot of rain?
Got a lot of rain. So whenever we have all the rain, they grow so fast. It's unbelievable. Okay. Plenty of yellow. See any zucchinis that are right size? Oh, ripe tomatoes. Nice. Okay, these are too big. Maybe somebody can make some zucchini bread, but these zucchinis are way too big. We didn't get out here and get them in time. Garden was wet.
They look weird.
Those are, I think, beefsteak tomatoes. Here you go. You're gonna drop them in the bucket now. You can put them on top of this. Some nice sized tomatoes though.
Have to get me some Redmond salt on them.
Lots of cherry tomatoes. You just have to get way down here and look at them, look for them.
There's some on this side.
Yeah, they are. There's a few that are busted. So this is the time of year the garden gets kind of out of control if you don't get it every day. And then I wanted to check the cucumbers. I'm going to come back out in a little bit and pick on these. Oh, like this one right here. That's as big as I want. I don't want any bigger than that. Those are pickling cucumbers. So this gave us a start. We can at least eat from here. I can't wait until we have black diamond watermelons. Watermelon.
Then I really need the salt shaker.
Probably my favorite. Salt on a watermelon?
So at church, I don't know, a day or two ago at VBS, one of the guys, they were cleaning up, he was like, you want to know this watermelon? I was like, ooh, it looks really good. Take a bite, and I was like, ugh. Put salt on it, boom, it was perfect.
Did they say anything about that? Did they put salt in their melon too?
At church?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Whoever it was.
I just ate it.
Well, I'm just saying that because one time on one of our videos, we put salt on a watermelon and people lost their minds like we were crazy.
It's the only way to eat it.
My grandpa always had a salt shaker and he kept it out on the porch most of the time, but he would bring it out to the garden, bite into the vegetables and eat them right there. But he had a salt shaker. He liked salt. And I don't blame him. Salt makes it all a little bit better. So now it's time to go cook smash burgers.
Let's go.
I almost forgot, our onions are growing. I think we can go ahead and pick one. And Cassie had somebody ask me the other day about onions and said that theirs aren't growing this big, that mine are much bigger, and what are they doing wrong? They wanted to know how deep we planted them, right?
Yep.
Well, I don't really have an exact depth, but maybe you're planting bulbs and they're deeper in the ground. I don't know, but try to use some sand around your soil or put mulch around your soil.
But you also plant starts, right?
Yeah, loosen that soil up. But I also plant start. So ours are like about 6 inches long. Whenever we start putting them in the ground, and then we just cover the roots up. So it's about, I don't know, maybe like 1/2 inch deep or 1 inch deep whenever we plant. So Cassie cut the onion off like I was about ready to after I turned the camera off. But yeah, that's a nice yellow onion. These aren't fully grown yet. We've probably...
You cut this off, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead and cut that off. We'll probably get, I don't know, I'd say, what size is this? About 3.5 inches. And they'll probably get about 4.5 or 5 inches when they're done. But we have yellow onions here, white onions there. My personal favorite is yellow, sweet yellow onions.
I like purple onions.
You like purple onions? Mm-hmm. Next year I'll plant you purple onions, Cassie.
I'll eat whatever though. Never met an onion I didn't like.
Cassie likes onions just like you can bite into them, huh? I mean, not like...
Dip them in ketchup and I can eat them all day.
Like with barbecue and stuff like that.
Like if I'm at a barbecue restaurant, dip them in barbecue sauce or ketchup or something. But Gary doesn't let me because he says my breath stinks.
Truer words have never been spoken. But I like onions cooked. I don't like to just eat an onion. Yeah. So in this economy, and like I said earlier with the inflation, everything's up, even electricity rates in the house. So to cool the house, it costs more money. So Ransom, one way to save money is to cook outside, because all the heat out here, it just goes up in the sky. We don't have to worry about it. But I'm getting the grill started. I've got all my food up there on the truck, and Ransom wants me to start his motorcycle. Let's see how much fuel is in it.
I'm gonna have to get a bigger motorcycle soon.
You think so? Let me see. All right, I'll put a little more gas in it, and you'll have to put the kickstand up, buddy, so I can start it, okay? So I'm gonna get that going for him. So if you guys hear in the background, you know why. All right, you ready? Go for it. So Ransom says he's gonna need a bigger motorcycle. That one is actually the perfect size for him right now. So right now it's gonna last good. But one thing I like about the Blackstone, like I said, you're outside, but I have all of this cooking surface that I can use at one time. And that makes a big difference, because inside the house I have to have a pan for one thing, a pan for another, a pan for another. But out here I can use the whole thing. So I'm gonna get this scraped up, cleaned up. One of the things I like to use to season our griddle is real lard. I like to use that to season it, clean it up a little bit, and then we'll get to cooking those veggies. So a lot of people might wonder why we do smash burgers so much. Well, because they're so fast. I can have a smash burger on the grill and be done in about maybe 10 minutes, where regular burgers take a little bit longer to cook. I mean, start to finish 10 minutes. So just take your meat, just like this, kind of get it started, flatten it out. Throw it on the grill. And then tortilla right on top, and finish flattening that baby out, and it's good to go. So when you have a family and they're hungry and you don't have a ton of time, this makes a really quick, really good meal. All the kids approve, Cassie approves, so it's a big win. So as they continue to cook, I just keep smashing them down a little bit and keep them moving around. I want the meat to stay loose if I can. If I can't, I get this under it. But usually I can keep them smashed down with my hand and they're good to go. So. Oh, that one took a little bit longer than that one. But you'll notice I only have 3 pieces of cheese, because Ransom does not like cheese on his burger. But that's okay. Everybody's different. So we're gonna finish cooking this up, and I have something else I have to start. Mazzy has a friend over and they are riding the go-kart, so I'm gonna go start that up for them. And that, my friends, is what summertime is all about. Making memories with friends, having fun, being outside and doing stuff outside. So they're doing good. Checking on the burgers. Woo, I think those are done over there. Oh, that smells so good right there. All right. That one's finished. Finished. And that one needs cheese. Couple more minutes will be done. Ranger will be going to church camp this week, so Cassie went inside to help get him ready for teen church camp. So he's growing up on us. He's going to be a teenager on July 18th. He'll turn 13. So big milestone for him, turning 13. I'm not quite sure how I feel about having a teenager. Probably a little indifferent, but it's reality. We all know at some point in time you have to grow up. And Ranger's really growing up on us. So if you guys got any tips for teenagers, leave those down in the comments. If you guys don't see him on the videos as much, or when you do see him on the videos, if he's not chatty or not talkative, don't think anything of it. He's a teenager. He's trying to figure life out, figure things out. He thinks that it's cool to be the strong silent type. And so we're not actors. He's not an actor. Mazzy, her friend, not actors. This is just us, and we're living our life. So don't expect to see our family or our kids or anybody just happy, jolly, go lucky all the time, like you do in the movies or like you do on a TV show. This is reality. This is real life. We're not trying to put on for you guys. Now, we do edit things out, and we do try to make upbeat videos. We want to make happy videos because we know a lot of people watch our channel, and they tell us that it's uplifting to them. They like to see you know, a family interaction, and they miss their family, and it helps them out. So we try to have fun. We try to have family friendly videos, but remember, we're not actors, and you know, sometimes we're gonna burn the burgers whenever we forget about them. Oh no, these aren't burned, these are perfect. All right, that one's done. This one for Ransom looks done to me. So I think this is good. I'm gonna call it good at least. Now you're gonna see there's a little bit of black there. I like that. I think it gives it flavor, but to each their own. So there is Cassie's burger. Looks pretty good. All right, so she's gonna do some yum yum sauce. Go a little crazy on everybody here.
A little crazy.
I put the same stuff on mine. Crazy in a good way. So the squash cooked up perfect. Some of it's kind of brown, which that's the way I like it. I don't know how you like yours. Is brown burnt or is brown flavor on squash?
Flavor usually, and if someone's cooking it for me, I'm not gonna.
You're not gonna complain one way or the other. All right. Well, oh, I was gonna take a bite, but she just did. How is it? Good. And that's why we always recommend them, because as many times as we've cooked them, I haven't had a bad one yet, and that's pretty good because I can mess some stuff up. So Cassie made a smart move and took the kids to the swimming pool. Her sister has a swimming pool, maybe about 5 minutes from the house. It's not very far away. So she took the kids to the pool, and I'm stuck here with Bella. But if you guys saw one of our last videos, Bella makes her own pool out of her drinking water, but I think we're gonna get her a little swimming pool before too long. Hey, that's Shelby's food. You can have a bite if you want, go girl. But I'll probably get Bella one of those little kiddie swimming pools. Not real big, but she could use one. Xena! 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 Xena doesn't want to come out of her doghouse. Xena! Oh, look at Tom Henry. So we have Vacation Bible School this week, and my little buddy Cord, you may have seen him on our channel, helping whenever we were gone on vacation. He has been asking me about Tom Henry almost every day. And I told him that Tom Henry came after me yesterday, and he has had it with Tom Henry. I've had it with Tom Henry. Me and him together, we're not very happy about Tom Henry. And it really cracks me up because he gives Cassie a hard time about Tom Henry. And the fact that we need to do something serious with Tom. So Cassie told him that if one of these babies turns out to be a Tom, then we can replace Tom Henry. I'll give you guys a quick update on the animals. Benjamin is doing awesome. He's growing, he's eating grain. These two little guys are doing really good. Carrie and Wednesday, look how big they're getting. This is the sheep that we got at the auction, and they are just about as big as her. Little Muffin. Olive and Dot are doing great. Oh, Dot's over here. That's Dot's daughter right there. So anyway, everybody's doing good out here on the farm. Well, unfortunately, I do have some bad news. One of Cassie's little ducklings passed away. I found it on the ground, and it did not make it, unfortunately. So there is still one duckling. So I'm just gonna let it roam around and do whatever it wants. Xena, come on, girl. But that's life on the farm. We know that whenever we turn them out and they have the open range, they're not gonna make it every time. Even if you keep them up in a brooder, they're not gonna make it every time. So I'll break the bad news to Cassie when she gets back. And I think I have some more bad news, but I don't know for sure, but I think it's bad news. I'll tell you about it in a second. So the good news is all the chickens are doing great, and we do have a couple of turkey replacements growing up in there. I think they're over there in the corner. So it's not all bad news. There is some good news. And that good news, again, if one of those turkeys grows up and is a Tom, then Tom Henry gets to be Thanksgiving dinner or Christmas dinner or some kind of dinner. So my bad news is I think that this little girl may just be fat and not pregnant. I don't know. What do you guys think? You guys look at her. Now, all the hairs, she's slicked off so nice. Dolly is not slicked off. She still has her hair. I don't know why. The other ones are really slicking off nice. Come on, girls. I'll give you a little grain. But I just don't know. Like, if she was going to have a foal, I think she would have had one by now, but look at her. Let me get her from the side. Maybe walk around back. But there's a chance that she's just big and not, just carries her weight better. But she sure looks pregnant. So if you remember, whenever we took and had those two preg checked, miniature donkeys, they can't do a regular preg check. They have to get the machine out and rub on their bellies. But they had a lot of hair at the time, but they could not see any babies. So let me know what you guys think. They did not check Patsy at that time because we thought she was pregnant. They said she looked pregnant. We thought it would just be a waste of time. Plus, I only had enough time to get 2 of them done, and Cassie had only made an appointment, I think, for 2 of them. But anyway, we didn't have time to check her. They thought she was pregnant. Benny, what are you doing, buddy? So, Benny is fitting right in, though. And the good news is, if any of these girls were not pregnant before, there's a great chance that they're going to be pregnant now because they have been running with Benny for some time, and we'll probably continue to run with them until they get cold weather. Once we get cold weather where we wouldn't want to foal, we don't want any of them breeding, we'll probably separate Benny at that point. But in June, hey June, your eye sure healed up nice from the time we got you. But hey, you guys better get out of here. Donkey, no, Dolly, no. Come on, pup. No. Get out of here, pup. Come. You better get out of here. I didn't realize the puppy followed me out here, but donkeys, if you guys know, do not like dogs. They perceive them as a natural threat. Shelby, they don't perceive her as a threat because she's just been in and around them so long that they don't bother her. But I've been a little worried about Bella, so I've been trying to keep Bella out of there. I forgot about you, Bella. I didn't realize you were staying right with me. But I do not want to get Bella hurt. So anyway, I'll get Cassie's thoughts in a little bit when she gets home. We need to also clip some chicken wings. We need to clip these 2 chicken wings. I need to take them out to the big pen. But before we can take them out to the big pen, we need to clip their wings. They've never had their wings clipped, and it's a pretty good chance that if you put them out there without clipping them, they'll fly right out of the Premier One fencing. So, bad news, a duck is dead. Potentially bad news, one of the donkeys is not pregnant. Therefore, we had 0 pregnant donkeys, and all of the donkeys needed to be bred whenever we bought them from somebody that told us they were all bred. But that's how it goes. You never can guarantee those things. He could have had a bad jack. He could have been lying to us. Usually a horse trader's lying only when their mouth moves. That's usually the only time they lie. So anyway, we'll talk with Cassie about it later. So we just got back home from the last day of Vacation Bible School. Was that a good week?
It was. Long week, tiring week, but great week.
A lot of kids?
Yes.
So Vacation Bible School is one of those things the kids look forward to every year. So I'm glad that they had fun. But we have some work to do, and I do have some bad news for Cassie. One of the ducks did not make it, Cass. It was
ducklings.
The ducklings. It was in the pen, and so I opened the gate and went ahead and just let the other duck roam, but I don't know what happened to it.
When I hatch out 15 chicks, usually a handful of them die.
Yep. And I have more bad news. I don't think that we're going to have a baby donkey. Because why didn't it have it yet? Do you think we're going to have one?
We're taking it to the vet then, if not.
Well, so the vet looked at it whenever we had the others preg checked.
I keep hearing something.
Yeah, I heard it too. You walk around the barn and see what it is?
I thought it was kids singing.
Think it's the neighbors? Hang on, let me see if I see extra cars over there.
The Ransom's out the neighbors, maybe it's over there.
That'd be a long distance, but yeah, it could be him. Anyway, that's there's some random noise at our house. We'll figure out what it is. Anyway, so that may be bad news, may not. We'll give it time, but I feel like I've given it enough time.
If she's not pregnant, she's going on a diet.
When did you get her? Was it
October?
October? Okay. So we still have a few months to know for sure. But if she's not, then she's in the right place right now, which would be getting bred.
Yeah, but she's got something bad going on with her belly.
Well, I showed him earlier how big it was, but I'm preparing myself mentally for the fact that we might not have any baby donkeys. That's all. We might not. But right now it's time to clip the wings of a couple chickens. So Cassie, you want me to catch them or are you going to? Oh, look.
Magic trick.
Cassie has a magnetic...
No, it's a magic trick.
Oh, I'm sorry. A magic trick.
My phone case is magnetic.
That dog would like to go in there and herd them chickens for you.
Go on, Bella.
You say that.
These are big enough to fend for themselves.
Okay. So Ranger came and got me and said there's an emergency.
I was sitting down playing with Mr. Jingles, and there's a tarantula that was crawling like 5 inches from me, and I didn't see it.
So this dude was 5 inches from you?
Yes.
Oh man. Look at that. That is a big spider. And it's got it's a hairy spider, isn't it? All right, we're gonna back slowly away from the tarantula. Thanks, Ranger.
You're welcome.
Go get them chickens for me.
Shelby.
Stock dog.
Shelby. Back. She run right to you, catch them.
I gotta have my net. She's out. Well, it was worth a try.
She brought them right to you.
She did.
Bella caught him, Cassie. What a dog. Her first catch. Not really, but once we got her in there and she knew what we wanted.
It's not focusing. Usually the head stays.
I think you're messing with the subscribers.
Do it.
Usually their head will stay when you move them.
Bella.
Bella, back. Bella, down.
If you grab it, she's not biting it, she's just keeping it there. Shelly, Ranger, grab the daggum chicken.
Good job, Bella. Good
She
job.
wasn't biting it, she just wanted you to grab it.
She's herding it.
Good girl.
Now, she might bite it if she was given enough time.
I dropped it because I should not have been holding these.
What about your hypnotism, chicken hypnotism? Nothing to do with that?
All right, you ready?
Ready?
Okay, see it? Its head stays.
It's moving with its body.
Its head's moving up and down, from side to side.
But good try. How about maybe you can try on this one later. Maybe it'll work on this one.
Are you broken?
Bella's just waiting for you to drop another chicken. She's like, whoa, when is this lady
it.
gonna drop another chicken so I can herd it?
Herd, not hurt.
Herd it. Okay, let's clip some wings. So these chickens have never been in a pen that doesn't have a top on it. So they have to have at least one wing clipped or two.
Might as well do two.
Okay.
So how am I gonna hold that?
Bella. Hey, you're not gonna hurt them. Hey, you're not hurting them anymore. Bella. So herding and getting after animals is 100% in Bella's blood. Otherwise, she would not be trying to break into the cage right now, would she, Cass?
Nope.
But we have to harness that and train her, and hopefully one day she'll be a valuable asset.
She's doing a great job.
So that's going to be a wrap. Oh, Cassie got her yawn in.
I've
Her
yawned about 4 times.
obligatory yawn on catching up with the walkers. It wouldn't be catching up with the walkers if Cassie didn't yawn.
Yep, I'm tired.
So
Bedtime.
what do you got going? Next week is church teen camp.
Ranger's going to teen camp. Mazzy and Ransom have a basketball camp. I'll be chauffeur, and I got high school girls basketball practice.
All right, so maybe we'll bring you along. The basketball camp that Mazzy and Ransom are going to is going to be at a brand new community building in Kenwood, Oklahoma, that the Cherokee Nation recently built, and I haven't got to see it yet, so I kind of want to check it out.
I need you to take them on Tuesday.
Well, there you go. You'll be checking it out with me at some point. So, as always, thank you guys, though, for taking time out of your day to catch up here on the farm. Hopefully, you're not getting tired of smash burger recipes and the garden, because...
If you haven't tried them yet, I mean, what we got to do, show you 20 more times?
Yeah, what do we got? The garden is coming along. Hopefully, we get some cucumbers and stuff to make some pickles probably this weekend or early next week if we get enough out. So stay tuned for a video coming up on that. As always, if you have any prayer requests, leave those down in the comments.
Yeah, remember Brandon Eddy with the Eddy Family Farm in your prayers. He's had lots of stomach issues going on. He got his gallbladder out, all this sorts of stuff. Still hurting. Finally found out he has a hernia. So be praying for him and that all that'll go smoothly, and they'll do it, repair it sooner rather than later.
Also, another YouTube channel that we watch periodically, Lumna Acres, recently had a kind of a freak accident with one of their Scottish Highland, I think it was a bull calf. They actually had a bull and a steer. I watched the video. It looked like he got out of the pen and went off kind of a rock bank and either broke his neck or something tragic happened that he didn't make it through. And they had just got these 2 Highlands. I think they're about to add some more. I don't know all the details, but anytime you lose an animal, it's hard, especially when you're excited about it, and I know they were very excited about that. So keep them in your prayers. But thank you guys for following along with us. We hope you have a great day, and God bless.
Love you guys.